Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I'm your host, Don, and today we're starting our Christmas specials with There's Something in the Barn, which is a movie Jeremiah got for me to watch like 6 months ago and told me I couldn't watch it until Christmas. So we're opening with this. As per usual on Let's Talk Spoop, we break things into six separate categories. Those six separate categories are story, acting, music, atmosphere, look, and finally creep. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into There's Something in the Barn. Story. So the story of There's Something in the Barn is this family moves to Norway and because they inherited this house with a barn. And they have these plans to make the barn into like a bed and breakfast or something. But the barn is inhabited by an elf, like the classic Norwegian Scandinavian elf, not the Lord of the Rings elf, not Dobby, like the classic little mischievous elf things. And at first, everything's going well. The kid makes friends with the elf. One of the things I liked about this movie was that very early on, like from the beginning, the movie shows us that there is something there. Like, it's not, oh, is there something going on? Is it all in the kid's head? Like, no, there's something going on. And so early on, the kid befriends the elf and it does them favors, like it shovels their driveway, cuts firewood for him, stuff like that. But then they piss it off by breaking all of the rules, and it starts getting revenge. Another thing I liked about this is like it breaks all the Christmas decorations, and they don't blame the kid, which is like super common in these sorts of movies where like, oh, only the kid sees the monster and then something happens, the monster does, so it's the kid's fault and everybody blames it. Like no, like they call the cops and they're like, hey, somebody broke in here and broke all of our stuff. So overall I enjoyed it. It's not super original, but it's cool. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. Acting. Um, there's nothing really special to talk about in the acting. I didn't recognize really any of the actors. But they all did a good job. Believable. I enjoyed it. There was nothing horrible about it, but they didn't do like there's nothing standout. So 3 out of 5 for acting. Music. This is another one where I actually give a score for music. I really liked the music in this movie because it's all Christmas music, and I love Christmas music. It's that time of the year. I've been listening to Frog Leak Studios metal covers of Christmas songs while I've been doing chores for the last 2 days, and I love it. So this movie used Christmas music in its horror film, and I therefore gave it a 4 because I love any originality with music. Atmosphere. Um, yeah, I mean, I was invested. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like I must finish this movie, but it wasn't boring. So 3 out of 5. Look. Not much to talk about in the look here. You've got a bunch of creepy elves that look like creepy elves doing creepy elves things, and at one point one gets a gun. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so look, 4 out of 5 because they did what they did and they did it well. But overall, there's nothing like super special, like nothing that's gonna blow you away. But it was good, so good on the look. Finally, creep. This movie's not creepy; it's a horror comedy. So yeah. 1 out of 5 for Creep, unfortunately, which brings our score to back of the napkin math 3 out of 5 because I didn't want Creep to mess it up too badly. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a good Christmas horror comedy. If you haven't checked it out, I would recommend it. Yeah, what did you think? Have you seen this? Let me know in the comments down below. Think about liking, think about subscribing. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and with your help, we might get there. So yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.